Oh, an anomaly has appeared in white space. Open the pause menu, see where it is. And we're back. What a weird way to start a bonus video. I guess we'll check out that anomaly later, but this is the bonus video of Shadow Generations. We're gonna cover we're gonna cover the things that we haven't covered in the main playthrough, mainly Gerald Robotnik's journal and that mysterious rocket ship that I have collected 80 machine parts for. Don't ask how long that fucking took me. I might have gone crazy during the experience, but you'll never know that.
They don't have to suffer to your craziness like I was last night.
Now, we have options. What do we want to cover first? The journal or the rocket?
Let's do the journal.
Alrighty, we'll do the journal.
And with the dramatic rocket.
I also went out of my way to open all the treasure chests. So all the treasure chests are open up.
Thank goodness. I don't have to worry about that anymore.
And here's Gerald's journal. We're going to start from the very beginning. So you might want to grab yourself a nice snack, perhaps a drink.
I got my candle.
Alrighty. From Archival and Requisitions Department, or from Archival and Requisitions Department to Commander Abraham Tower. Commander, your request for tangible evidence of the Ark incident 50 years ago produced very little results. Your predecessor was quite thorough in erasing the cover-up operation. However, Professor Gerald Robotnik's personal diary managed to survive. Ironically, we have Dr. Eggman to thank for finding it at all. This journal was recovered during the investigation of Dr. Eggman's stronghold following the latest incident with the Ark. Unfortunately, time and tragedy have not been kind to the journal. What you're holding now is all that remains of the original book. I'm afraid there is no way of recovering the missing pages, nor can I restore the damaged or redacted elements. It's a pity, as I would have very much liked to have greater insight into Gerald and Maria's lives too. Regards, T. So here's the thing. If you picked up a physical copy, day one physical copy, you would have a small little pamphlet that is Gerald Robotnik's journal from the get-go, and you can read all the contents there. Otherwise, if you didn't, you'd have to go out of your way to find these missing journal pages by hunting down these capsules with balloons holding it up.
I love physical bonuses to games. I don't see them as much anymore.
Anyway, I hope I can read cursive very well.
Good luck.
Yeah, no kidding. Anyway, entry number 42?
Yes.
I take great pride in my... Oh. Well, I guess I better check that now. No, I'm kidding. I take great pride in my research and discoveries. Few men are labeled a genius in their own time, but nothing compares to my pride in my boys. Blank and blank. They both graduated summa cum laude. Fuck that word. And in record time, no less. They'll have their doctorates in no time. It seems my passions for archaeology and robotics are split between them, but I guess that's what makes them chips off the old block. Ho ho! I cannot wait to see what boons they bring to the world. Entry number 162. I can't believe how much time has passed. It feels like yesterday I was celebrating my boys becoming men, and now I'm a grandfather. Her name is blank, and she is perfect in every way. She brings a smile to everyone's face, and everyone falls in love with her the moment they lay eyes on her. If nothing else, she is my legacy. Everything I do from this day forward, I do for her. Aw, that's sweet. Entry number 170. I deciphered the engravings on an ancient ring I found on a previous dig in the blank jungle and calculated the location of a fabled flying paradise. I went alone to verify my findings and was rewarded with the spectacle of an angelic island, so Angel Island, in other words. The land was vast, lush, and hosted a number of biomes in close proximity to each other. I believe I could see an entire floating city at one point. Most majestic of all was a shrine devoted to what appeared to be a massive blank. Master Emerald, could this be the legendary blank? I dared not approach or overstay my welcome. As much as I wanted to explore every inch of the island, I felt it was a sacred land. Just setting foot on its soil felt taboo. I don't know if any civilization remains. The land is vast and my stay was brief. But the majesty of that emerald and shrine will stay with me for the rest of my life. Oh yeah. And a certain someone goes after it on the fucking daily. Not anymore these days, but back in the day. Entry number 185. I'm about to embark on the most ambitious project of my life. The Earth's first orbital space colony will be the ninth wonder of the world. It will be a place of science researching all manner of ways to improve our home below. Seeing as it is a vessel meant to preserve life amid the harshness of space, I have Christian... I have Christian it the Ark. I'm guessing that's another word of calling it. It shall be a vessel to pass on the value of life and place in the next generation. And while most of the megastructure will be hidden within the base planetoid, I may have gone a little self-indulgent in the design. Thing with the Ark. Thing with the Ark is it basically looks like a face, right? It has a mustache with the little wings on the side and a giant nose. You can kind of see it.
Yeah, you can see it right there in that drawing.
Yeah, you can. The only real concern is the source of the funding. While the United Federation supports us, most of the financing is coming from blank. I have no illusions about what they'll want, but I'm building the Ark to preserve life, not end it. While I have my concerns, I am a genius, so I'm sure I'll figure something out when the time comes. Entry number... Oh, Jesus Christ, the next page. Anyway, entry number 389. Life and work aboard the Ark has been exciting, not exhausting, for good and for ill. As a positive, we've acquired one of the legendary blank for our research. The fuck is that word? I can't fucking read that. They're said to hold unlimited power, and preliminary tests suggest some effect on spare time. Space-time bending reality to one's will. Imagine the possibilities. I suck at reading cursive. Sadly, blank is doing just that, but in all the wrong ways. Their desire for weapons research is becoming increasingly overt and decreasingly polite. Or is that polite or police? I think it's polite.
I think it's polite.
I use my clout to get a direct line to the president to ask for him to intervene. He said he would, but then asked me for something equally obscene. Equally obscene. He wants me to discover a means to immortality? What the fuck? I aim to improve life. Oh, immortalize? Immortality? I'm pretty sure it's immortality.
Zeds in cursive look interesting.
Well, you notice that there's a dash between the L and the I.
Well, it's like a hyphen onto the next word.
Yeah.
So immortality.
I aim to improve life, not pervert it. Everything gives way to entropy. The concept is laughable, as intangible as a shadow. Ho, 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 ho. I refused him outright. In retrospect, perhaps I could have been more diplomatic about it. I find myself on edge. Political pressures aside, I'm told blank is sick with no clear diagnosis. I wish I could look into it myself, but I'm needed aboard the Ark. Hopefully this will pass and she'll recover soon. She is too precious to be left to suffer. The all-powerful blank, the blank held the power to bind soul, the blank, the entire burnt page. Cool. Entry 402. I have... God, why does he have to write in cursive? I have uncovered a most interesting specimen from the warehouse. It was first recovered by my son, Blank, who became quite the archaeologist. I believe it to be some sort of puppet or robot made by ancient people. At first, I didn't think anything of it, but when I was experimenting on the blank, it began to move. This suggests the possibility that even the ancient civilizations could harness the power of the blank. When I was researching various papers related to the blank and this robot, I discovered that there was a possibility that this robot was something incredible. I don't want to get ahead of myself, but this robot may be the cause of the destruction of the fourth great civilization. I'm not sure I believe it just yet, though. Entry number 407. I am no longer able to ignore the possibility that, okay, most of this is covered. In fact, destroyed a fourth. I have discovered a stone tablet. According to the tablet, it falls from the heavens and is joined all that exists will, though it is difficult. Wow, I would have loved to know what the fuck this entry was about. Entry number 428. It has been a trying time, to say the least. Blank was diagnosed with immunodeficiency syndrome. There is no cure, yet I pulled some strings and had her brought aboard the Ark for treatment and assessment. The low-gravity environment should help keep her symptoms manageable. Her family has been less than enthusiastic with my decision. Despite everything, she remains the most positive person in the room. Most of the staff here left their families back on Earth, so I worried she'd feel lonely. Instead, she's become the adoptive daughter of every researcher on the Ark. Moreover, she's become like a big sister to little Blank, the Ark's happy little accident over the past few years. The president keeps prompting me with his guests to unlock the mysteries of life. Perhaps with his funding and clout, I can find a
Cure?
way.
Oh, yeah.
I can find a way to cure Blank while chasing that shadow. Oh, I could have just done that the entire fucking time?
Wow.
You're fucking kidding me. Okay, so now we can read 407. I am no longer to ignore the possibility that this robot did in fact destroy the fourth great civilization. I have discovered a stone tablet that explains as much. According to the tablet, when the figure falls from the heavens and the stone of gods is joined, all that exists will become one again. Though it is difficult to believe, this robot has been watching my movements and mimicking all that I do. I was amazed by my scans of this being. Surprisingly, reams of data scrolled and caused my most powerful computer to crash. More intriguing was that the data was all about melee combat and weapons of that age. Eventually, if this being is ever restored to its former state, it will put all that data to use and recreate all the weaponry and combat abilities that it once had. And that's not all. If my guesses are correct, it will also have the ability to absorb modern weaponry as well. What have I done? I have uncovered a horrible weapon. Oops. Well, I didn't mean to do that. Well, We'll just look at the images here shortly. But entry 515. Blank has dropped all pretense and is demanding weapons research in exchange for continued funding. I promised the president I'd begin work on Project Shadow, but even he can't get them to back down. It appears I have a gun to my head on the matter. Ho ho. Years ago, I discovered records of an ancient god of destruction called Chaos. It was said to command the fury and force of the ocean, or something to that effect. I begun developing a basic AI-driven apparatus that can generate cohesion in water and produce controlled shapes for basic actions. I've told the top brass these can turn any body of water into an autonomous weapon. Deep down, I'm hoping it can be used as easily deployed search and rescue units. Imagine a flood turned back on itself to aid those in the rubble. Entry 540. Researching the Project Shadow is in full swing. The first step has been learning how to siphon blank emerald energy and apply it to living tissue. To that end, I've developed the Chaos Drive's direct application. Seems too harsh. Any organism that could directly interface with an emerald would be fearsome indeed. The initial tests were promising, so we're now moving on to the next stage in trials. I will be using salamanders for their... Oh, that explains the bio-lizard. I will be using salamanders for their regenerative abilities and manageable size. We will begin applying chaos drives to the test subject and see how its vitals respond. And to keep Blank from breathing down my neck, I'm supplying them with chaos drives as batteries for their mechanized division. I loathe powering engines of war, but sacrifices have to be made if I'm to save Blank. I'll figure something out in the long run. I am a genius after all. Whoops. So, salamanders. That would explain oh so much. Entry 568. Project Shadow has reached an impasse. The subject exhibits accelerated cellular growth to the point it cannot support its own biological systems. I've developed an external life support system to compensate, but it will need to be upgraded and redesigned as the subject continues to grow. The way it thrashes and roars, it is uncontrollable. Furthermore, it is generating unexplained energetic reactions. Is this an expression of the Blank power? Can a living thing produce such energy? Can it be controlled? There are too many questions, and unfortunately the answers lie in this bio-lizard's life. I will keep it alive and as comfortable as I can until I have the answers I need. I found a region in the Ark that should be able to safely house it while we continue our experiments. I'm not sure what I will tell Blank. I do not want to lie to her, but I think the truth is too cruel. Entry 589. Blank is growing into a lovely young woman. It breaks my heart that someone as bright and energetic as her is diminished by disease. There are no visible effects, and I've caught my fellow researchers muttering to each other, doubting her illness. It is infuriating. I find all my reason and restraint vanishes when she's slighted. And yet, she remains an unending font of positivity. Even on her worst days, when the fear and the pain take hold, she tells me she endures for the day when she can return home. She has total faith in me, and that Project Shadow will cure her. Her family back on Earth has no such faith. It's been so long, some of the researchers actually think she was born here. Her family either wants her better or wants her home. I can do neither. Somehow, their scorn is harsher than the government or the military's increasing pressure for more weapons research. I'm a genius. I have to figure this out. Entry 616. Desperate times call for desperate measures. I am a desperate man. The Black Comet returned to Earth on its 50-year orbit. I had no idea it actually harbored Blank. Aboard it was Blank. Somehow he knew about the Blank and seemed impressed with my work. He offered me a Faustian deal. I accepted. Using his DNA, I was able to overcome every hurdle Project Shadow had put before me. The small, sturdy biped I developed can perfectly interact with Blank energy. Blank wanted me to craft a herald for his future invasion. Blank wants Project Shadow to generate undying soldiers for them. I will play them both for fools. Entry number 620. When I launched Project Shadow, initially I named it with scorn and mockery. I was trying to grab hold of an intangible goal. Later it sounded appropriately villainous as I was toying with the fundamentals of life itself. But then Blank looked upon the unfinished specimen and put things into a whole new perspective. A shadow tells you which way to go to find a light. In an instant, she cut through all my pessimism and doubt and filled me with hope. Blank, as she's come to call him, will not be some dark creature, but a champion of life and hope. I would not have seen that if not for Blank. She is truly a remarkable person who can do great and wondrous things for the world. I must save her, no matter the cost. Entry number 633. I now understand why this being was named Gizoid. In the ancient tongue, it means everything. According to the stone tablet, if the Gizoid establishes a link with someone, the Gizoid will swear loyalty to that person. Perhaps it still lacks Blank energy, but it has been saying the word link to me in broken tones. It went on to explain, "Show me your true strength, and I shall obey. I am all things, and all shall belong to me." So, as it suggested, I bought it before my collection of model guns and fired them all. Then suddenly it said, "I shall follow your every command and never leave your side." And since then, it refuses to listen to anyone but me. While it still is a fearsome weapon of destruction, while it remains under my control, at least it won't be used for evil. However, if someone with evil intentions ever forms a link with the Gizoid, I don't even want to think about what will happen. I must research how one can re-establish a link with the Gizoid. Entry number 640. The upper echelon is going crazy. Perhaps they aim to freeze Project Shadow. Soon, the ultimate life form, Blank, will be completed. The application to my granddaughter is also imminent. I cannot just let them stop my study at this point because I am the only one who can save my granddaughter's life. Entry number 642. The higher-ups are threatening to shut down this research facility. I had no choice but to hand them the Gizoid to buy more time for my research. Damn. I tried to be careful and commanded it to never absorb any dangerous technologies. However, I have heard that other researchers have been making the Gizoid absorb weapons. Apparently, the way to cause the Gizoid to form a new link is to show it power that surpasses that of its former master. While this poses immense danger, I cannot risk losing Blank. Number 650. The top brass still aren't satisfied. The Gizoid isn't big enough or flashy enough for them. Fine. I develop a weapon I'm calling the Blank. It taps directly into the Arc Central Reactor to produce an unethical degree of firepower. They'll love it. However, to use it on any target on Earth would destroy the world. They'll never be able to fire it. Checkmate. It will, however, be the perfect tool to deal with the Blank when they return. Eclipse means shadow. This is Blank's canon. My gift to him in a battle he never asked for. I'm so sorry.
Oh.
Entry number 651. Blank doesn't know the full scope of what Blank has been designed for, but she understands he will be under tremendous strain. She's helped me conceptualize a number of accessories that will help focus his power and aid in his mobility. So she was responsible for it. Okay. I'm also researching chaos control to see if I can gain an understanding of it before Blank awakens. The power to stop time and space is incredible, and I don't want him to have to try to learn its intricacies on his own. Deep down, I know this progress is superficial, tangential at best. The larger issues remain. Blank, the president, the Blank, my family. I've gleaned there's a rift growing between my sons. My love for them shouldn't be a divisive issue. I'm running out of time. So Maria was responsible for the inhibitor rings and
These
his
bolts.
shoes. Okay. Yep. Entry 670. It has been a whirlwind of events as of late. Project Shadow is complete and Blank has awakened. I pre-programmed a great deal of data into his mind, but his ability to parse it out and apply it to his situation is remarkable. All of his vitals are strong, and there seems to be no signs of instability or mutation. He stands in stark contrast to the monster we have sealed below decks. But all successes of the physical and mental prowess come second to his relationship to Blank. I had hoped they'd get along, but it's far better than that. She is his guide to the world, and he is her stalwart companion. Never have I seen such instant mutual friendship and trust between two beings. I am truly moved. They remind me why I've been working so hard. They bring me hope. Back on Earth, my son and Blank's parents have been blessed with another little girl. They've already run tests, and she has none of the genetic markers linked to Blank's condition. While this was welcome news, the unspoken commentary was received loud and clear. I must save Blank. I must get my family back. Blank, you are the key to it all. And there he is doing fucking homework. Number 670, number 706, question mark? My worst fears have come true. The Gizoid has absorbed enough weaponry and technology that it has started to go out of control. The resulting rampage led to the destruction of most of the Ark. I have deciphered the rest of the stone tablet. It says when the Gizoid had learned all that it could, it became a god of wrath, and all was destroyed. The researchers somehow managed to subdue the Gizoid and sealed it away. Luckily, it only had one Blank installed. If it were to have all 7 Blank installed, it might destroy the whole planet. The Gizoid is too much of a liability. I tried destroying its core, but nothing I did worked. I understand too little of the technology that built him. My best hope is to try and reprogram its AI into a free-willed, emotions-based AI. Blank entry number... I've lost track of the days. Not very scientific of me. I'm strained. Something has to give. The Gizoid's rampage caused the artificial chaos to behave erratically. I attempted to regain network control by inverting the polarity of the text mirrors illegible. So instead, they become violent. Blank raced across the Ark, pacifying them quite expertly, but the damage is done. An SOS was sent to Blank automatically. I dread the litigious reprimanding I'll have to endure next. Damn. A heritage of the past I dug out, Gizoid, and the ultimate life form I created by my own hand, Blank. I equip both weapons with a heart. If all powers are not what is to be obtained for oneself, but what is to be born from hearts that yearn for someone, I believe all conflicts should cease to exist. Please, if there is anyone listening to my prayers, bring hope to humanity. I don't quite know what happened or what went wrong. Was it a mistake to create the ultimate life form? I thought it would be something that would benefit mankind, but then the military guards landed on a colony that day. They were sent to destroy the research project that I had been working on. My colleagues at the research facility, my granddaughter, Blank, I hope you are all safe. The colony was completely shut down, probably to keep the prototype from falling into the wrong hands. The Ark was shut down under the premise that there had been an accident. Well, we all know what happened.
Yeah.
I found Blank's name among those who died when the Ark was shut down. She meant everything to me, and I couldn't bear the thought that she died because of my research. I lost everything. I had nothing more to live for. I went insane. All I could think about was to avenge her, somehow, some way. I got scared as I was no longer able to control my thoughts. All I could think about was that I wanted it all to end. Based on my original projections, I was able to complete my project, Blank. I designed its mind to be perfect, pure. I will leave everything to him. If you wish, release and awaken it to the world if you wish to fill the world with destruction.
Oh, look at that little last photo of them.
Damn. That is insane.
I love the shadow
Everything,
portion of this game so much.
everything was expected for Shadow. Or from Shadow, I should say.
Yeah,
Makes you feel sorry for him.
right? So much weight on his shoulders.
Hello, Orbot and Qbot. I got those fucking parts for you. Oh, hello, Shadow. How are you this fine morning? Evening? It's hard to say. No, we're not building a weapon, honest. Quite so. We found what appears to be the framework of a rocket. Just imagine if we can complete it, we can slip the bonds of this ceaseless expanse. Yeah, and we can fly out of this white void too. However, we lack speed and tenacity to search for the necessary parts, you see. And we're lazy. Hush. So if you don't mind, could you look for parts that could help in the reconstruction? We'll save you a seat on the escape rocket, buddy. Okay. Gracious, thank you for your generosity. Look at this. Look at that robust color. It's coming along nicely. It's only a matter of time until we get home. You say that, but how much time has it even been? Everything stopped in this void. It's all relative, old chum. Besides, we don't age. We don't have all the time in the world. Oh yeah, so I guess there's no rush to finish the rocket? Oh no, I very much want to get out of here. Hurry, time's a-wasting. Wow, that's a whole bushel, or pile, whatever you call a bunch of parts. Look how far along we are. I can't wait to finish it and rocket out of here. Oh look, an instruction manual, I think. It's in pretty rough shape. What's that bird supposed to do? Maybe it's for emotional support? There's so many springs and gears listed, I'm growing concerned. Wow, rocket powered by springs, who would have guessed? Don't fucking tell me. Gracious, thank you for your generosity. The escape rocket is nearly complete. I can't wait to get home. Yes, where the boss will likely give us a ton of work. We could take a detour, like to a remote tropical island? Good idea. I hear Flicky Island is lovely this time of year. We can vacation there.
Nope.
Gracious. Thank you for your generosity. Now for the final 20.
Achievement.
Oh joy! Oh rapture! The rocket is finally complete. It's a fucking clock! And there's a little flicky bird. It looks just like a clock. Yeah, it's because it is a clock. So much for our Flicky Island vacation. Well, at least we got to see one Flicky in the end. I fucking hate you too. I spent all that time to build a fucking clock.
It's a... I don't actually have that much good to say about the clock actually at all, so...
Okay, one last thing to do, and it's to check out this anomaly.
And then, Spider Squid.
Welp. Time to go.
Suspicious. I should follow. Looks like I've kept my misinformed abilities.
So Keanu Reeves is voicing Shadow in this DLC.
I noticed.
A beautiful city. This is the ultimate power. Described the Earth. Yep. There.
Oh my goodness.
There we go. Perfect. Ooh, hold on. I recognize this theme. It's a remix of Ristopoulos from Shadow the Hedgehog.
Nice.
That's actually quite amazing. Also, what the hell is this? Well, it's a picture, I guess.
It looks like there's more of those to collect. Might have already missed some, who knows.
Who knows?
I guess that means you'll have another level to replay.
No!
Gotta collect them all.
Also, really loving the model for this.
It does look very good.
Makes me look forward to the actual movie.
Yeah.
I wonder which way to go then. I'm assuming the top path would have been the correct path if I were to collect these pictures. No. Oh yeah, see?
Yeah.
I need to find my way back. Fight my way out.
You know, I wouldn't be opposed to a Shadow the Hedgehog remaster of
Right.
some sort of capacity. Like, I have my issues with that game. But if they can do what they did with this game, then I think we'd be in good hands for a Shadow remaster.
Heck yeah.
I've already heard word that they're wanting to remaster Sonic 06, and
I saw that.
oh,
That's badass.
I'm getting the fuck out of there. And they're actually making a sequel to Sonic Heroes 2. Apparently. Drive Navi.
I must keep moving.
Ooh, there's another picture up there.
Nice.
Grabbing that.
Only two more.
Well, I'm doing what I can to get that picture. Pretty sure that's the incorrect way of getting that, but
That's okay.
does it look like I care?
You'll perfect this level later.
Oh, that's the last picture.
Oof. Right into the
Yeah, what a-
fire.
Yep.
That looks so good.
Oh, I see.
not bad.
Not bad.
Damn, that looks pretty good.
Right?
Control. I have no time for this. I have to complete my mission. But now I'm back.
So I'm guessing there's going to be more DLC to this.
That would be cool. More shadow content. Ooh.
What was that fever dream? View the poster obtained from the Tokyo Act in the collection. So that was Tokyo, okay.
Nice.
Well, let's check it out. And I guess that was only one level to go through.
That was still cool. Little bonus for the bonus video.
Yeah. Wait, hold on. I'm seeing that there's 6 pictures.
I think you got all but one card, right?
Yeah.
So, you'll get to replay the level, find the final thing.
Yeah, oh, there's challenges too.
Well, there you go.
Pop a set number of balloons and reach the goal in time. Well, might as well just go on ahead and get this over with. Pop a set number of balloons and reach the goal in time. Oh, Jesus Christ, there's a lot of balloons. This would make a kid at a birthday party fucking blush.
It's an interesting expression.
Oh, so I need to pop 50 balloons, huh? That's okay. Yeah, let's go next. At least I now know what I need to do here. And what's the second challenge? Collect a set number of rings and reach the goal in time. Okay. I suppose I could do that, even though I've done enough of that during my 100% completion. Yeah, this is definitely the Westopolis remake or remix from Shadow the Hedgehog. I'm actually okay with this. We'll have to collect 250 rings, huh?
Yep.
Just noticed that. Oh, almost there.
Only 5 more to go. There you go.
This isn't a bad DLC.
Oh. Did it cost anything, or was it free, or what was
Since I got the digital deluxe edition, it came for free on my end. Otherwise, you could pick this up for like $5.
Oh yeah, for $5 that's totally fine.
Yeah. So that's it for Shadow Generations for realsies this time. It actually has been a blast. Let me check my final. Whoops. Check my final records here. No, what am I missing for collection completion?
That one card.
Oh, that probably might be it, actually. Because I collected all the pages for Gerald's journal. I think I got all the art. Yeah, nope. I'm missing one. Huh. Where am I missing one? Guess I'll have to figure that out in a minute. And anyway, got all the backstories for all the games that Shadow's been in. And then the characters. Yeah, the characters. I wonder if I speak with Tweedledee and Tweedledum, are they going to give me anything else? Let me just double check real quick and then we'll wrap things up.
Sounds good.
All that work to build a rocket, only to get a clock in a timeless void. Now, how are we supposed to get home?
Well, at least now they'll know what time it is. Or what time it is forever.
Okay, well, this is still a fantastic game. Pick it up if you haven't yet. It's great. It's fun. I enjoy it.
We love Shadow in this house.
Yes, we do. And for realsies, we'll be getting back into Paper Mario 1000 Year Door. So until then...